Chelsea back Champions League. The supporters will come back, and this statement I always want to reiterate it. Say Chelsea belongs to the Champions League, and they need to go back as soon as possible. You know because as someone will carry a crown. But you meet you.
So I thought so much about Madrid players and the penalty in sense. Once it's a senior say, or China se koba so many penalty one. And I think it's a coach in India on year strong enough. And they tell you because if you need then or send players on money.
No, but
so we're not only good enough says on the bottom to be a better. I don't know if I'm Mbappe and I do.
You know, be a say penalties.
We just say 2-2. Judas say 1.
Judas say, you see, Mbappe about 9 and was just 7. And a Vini about 6 and was just 4. And a Judah about 3 and was just 2. Na the Etienne say, you start season, no. And Central for whom sad there no Bibi Sakalo. Dan Carlo Ancelotti said the same. Sa 3 players no only a matured players. So one can will decide on the pitch. However, a Vini na number 1. But some would decide among themselves on only shaker. Okay. Last year, Senye Madrid penalties so we our league never from one. Last year Madrid had 5 penalties throughout the season. Senye penalties never from one. Because I Jude Bellingham edged the Pichichi. Because he scored only 1 out of the 19 La Liga goals. I feel magically, maybe I should use that word. Because I remember very well, last year, Chelsea, and you had 12 penalties throughout the season. And the Copa was 9, and they say, oh, penalty FC, penalty FC. When you say season, you won't go, baby. Madrid, they had 12 penalties. And when you call it the Chelsea, last year now, near see Chelsea, penalties, don't know. Oh, when you 12. 12 no, when you know. And she say any year come on, meaning so. Say Mbappe was 6 penalties, 12 no was 6. It makes a lot of sense. It's the honor all pre-Pichichi, you know. Anyway, 6. Now, come to think of it. Say Vini on Timin Jigokin. Pichichi now acquire Robert Lewandowski 25. Mbappe 22. Inti sebi common sense you tell Vinicius Junior say drew this stage. Penalty bar, you demand you all pre-Pichichi. Unless say they are all playing only penalties, but because another different case. Say you can and come back any penalty, but and a Vini aqua tambo on or bar. It makes a lot of sense. But Aquano on him bo was bebre sees the way and all pre-Pichichi or no so soon a quenya penalty no. So why? What that guy did was unfair to Mbappe. He was unfair to the entire Madrid team. Mbappe committed me and said no problem. But Kwani pre-Pichichi, respect him. Yeah.
Mbappe in the fire. That's always on the video number. Mbappe in the fire, but who Vino?
I know J woman.
I know J woman.
Let's say king of our body. Vini was approaching him. Oh, he was approaching him. Vini Bano.
Vini friend.
Okay, Vini air corner aqua for penalty no. And no and try my Vini crown man and on two born de ma Vini say so be penalty because clearly on any penalty or no or compare penalty. Aqua ni Pichichi. Into what's this point? Well, Carlo Ancelotti na to the beer. Mianka sana na me feel say see a year 1-1 no. Adia na me ho hye me say. That time I was expecting Real Madrid to attack. That time Real Madrid have bread. What you say, boys? They were tired. What? Almost someday. Ken, what him say? Barcelona boys are soon on the 27th. And our boys Zerona about Atletico Madrid. And our day Real Betis the account. That is 4 games in 10 days. 4 games in 10 days. Master, and it easy. When the share coach be and some more complaints, I'm telling you, when they 10 days, but 4 games, coach be able complaints. But I love the way Barcelona is playing. They did not get the results. But born or more boy, if not for Adrian, Barcelona could have gotten the result because game the coach is say inka ideally can't start Pedri and Frankie Dion because I don't know tech for the Dortmund game but results na back against Real Madrid na year one against any starts na yeah koye ni mu a meyi mu afri mu and it is sad but I think say it was a fair game. Real Betis for nobody ball. They are very very good. So one of those things I admire about Real Betis. Anthony boy. It's like wow, Anthony is playing very well. But that is not my conversation, Ken. When come on here, Rafinha, Ballon d'Or, and someone needs to calm him down. Last year, ntokwa no ne Xavi kono, no ne Xavi ko because say, ya na Xavi 57th minute, 68th minute na Xavi yi ne free. But no na enye say. I started free Argentina game no kodi the Argentina for na tamo Argentina for no so e mafia wo park no so fiti wo akwa na attitude ya sesa ade ne si wo park no so no senye se La Liga for no a me se bebi edu no musuro se pressure e wo La Liga for so because ideally ade si na was come punish Rafinha. Look ball no ya ball and Barcelona for a clear ball no. And a rabbit is planning protects us a ball in control on what you born into. Rafinha say, I'll borrow rabbit's player. Assistant referee say, I'll mono, Yamo born, Rafinha, or dear Refina Tamusa, where's no use yeno. And then Jude Bellingham, dear no crown, either say a year because Jude Bellingham you sue the F word. Where's you sue, Mother F? And see, I had the same thing. This is the incident. Or did dia kwa unse or did na temwe no and a born sa ba ya e control soro san so ba nechi e be didi assistant referee na tem ya pombo okay emotions no problem ya pombo and na woko wo san so ko attack assistant referee then your coach comes and says jai coach stop ya ko your son stop glare public cameras is on you cameras e wo ho means ye coach patak we yen jai no also onfa. Then, who call dressing room? I'm our captain Testegen stop who say Jai what we Pierre Testegen. Why? What is that? What? Yeah? Gilman Zano or ya Zan refi pa as I said, I didn't know what report we answer.
Yes, also one.
Hey, Spanish referees na to dey be Zan Edos on say, yes sir, I don't like the Madrid Barcelona argument because Madrid the end Jude Bellingham here, much ready see mu. I'm here company see Jude. Why is it that they did not write this? In any case, we can be Madrid for some more sereno money about Dixa. Also, Jude Bellingham also deserve punishment. Say VAR screen is so na Jude Bellingham machine yamienim able to VAR. See, most is a part of football.
VAR as a VAR reviewer. Because the system who VAR the is corrupt.
It's not good. Wanyadi.
After game.
Okay. Nessa bono before, during, and after. I don't know. Yeah, no. He needs to punish. He deserves to be punished. But I quite to say no. Akwa Madrid ne Barca be a drew. One when you come back, they are some banty. Spain for they want to be very careful. Ken, share a very boring Manchester derby. Now, courtesy Pep Guardiola, here Pep woman, or your goods, mommy. But some of the decisions you don't get it. 2025, you April. A Bobby game, Estati Kovacic, Bernardo Silva, Ike Wonduwan, Kevin De Bruyne. Omu ages will come 127 years.
That's our 4 players.
Why?
How much do 127 years?
127 years. Some boys see a starting game. Now, anytime you play the Manchester City suffers. Meaning, what is between this Pep Guardiola and these veterans? Means so much what Nico Gonzalez at the number. A do crucial gamer. No one bench Aquano. Now the cover search Nicky 1-1. Bobo 2025. For what? Me who line up around and say Aquano was so can we be back in? The rate at which a Casemiro bear 3 games in me who Casemiro no.
Abo.
Hey, wa bobo papa.
Sell all the corner.
I know na me because since the Akeka corner there. Now really are now Omujan Kwame Manako, but so twice maybe Manchester United for a bit in Yas so much drink a cracken. When him say Trent Alexander-Arnold right back, Andy Robertson left back, Virgil van Dijk in Konate. Almost 4 back 4 and some woman are likely so meet me if we club remarkable. And you cannot lose all these players in one transfer window. Konate, Virgil van Dijk. But you see, game in a Liverpool, you know. One person Liverpool needs to touch as soon as possible. Andy Robertson, 8 years now will be doing Liverpool. Why ye be pa? Why ya there? Because at some point in time, now Liverpool for left one, and yet this guy was best still 8 years. He's been solid. But you do know the weakest points in Liverpool. Still, people normally want to associate it with Trent Alexander-Arnold. Name him Robertson one. Any
man left away.
Oh, Andy Robertson. On Kasana crack to me town board it show.
Okay.
I think it is okay. Liverpool needs to move on.
Okay. Weekend way a weekend back and my investors. Because results be an no. Yen sent me anka. Matches be an near set teams ni be renewed yamayeno or meant me into a hard dream pay. Bako a Yankasa meeting Real Madrid. Abramutin a few lose 2-1 against Valencia. Football be beer to miss with football a no cray. Nemo and crossing my mind that say Real Madrid lose against Valencia. Na a yam one kakra. Now after the game, Anam call 4 years old. Penalty na by na Vinicius Junior say no. E ka ho na ma Real Madrid lose game no there be. Penalty na Real Madrid me say no. Enye nu nti na Real Madrid lose game no. The major reason why Real Madrid lose game no, Real Madrid inability say ombe correct your weakness. Baby omuto sini no from match day 1 this season La Liga ni ebesi ne. Real Madrid weakness no omuntimi solve so ade no. E ka ho bi na no Saturday omo ye exposed against Valencia. Saturday na na edi match na ho nkomo no. Nkomo na me no udi ni say Real Madrid team na wo say no enye the best Real Madrid side ayehu. Enye the best Real Madrid side omo go good football and yehu no. By Real Madrid ebo bad football o me enye omo dey kra na. Real Madrid ability say oba attack. Madrid ability so be create. Madrid ability so be she goal ne dey. Untimi take anything away from Real Madrid. Say ombo ball na unhu game no so kra na. At least obetima create actually the goal because of individual quality be a well money mwa omo pose a lot of threats edema any opponents. So now against Valencia, un say Real Madrid attack omo create omo nya omo goal baako. O show be to say Valencia omo goalkeeper the number of saves or yeah ni nyina ka ho bi na Real Madrid den win the game no. So Real Madrid they attack na omo create omo she goal no. And onye the biggest problem of Real Madrid. Name Real Madrid for biggest problem omenya this season throughout Nina no, the defensive ability of Real Madrid. To be honest with you, this season Real Madrid defensive display no, very poor. I want to mean defending very well. So Real Madrid because team be a Real Madrid was Rosa in the crown easily. Ultimately be a Real Madrid team. Real Madrid because team are expect to say can you say ultimately create chances be break Real Madrid da. Ultimately break Real Madrid bobo kunim. How will we defend it? A chance from our first game against Mallorca this season. And when a science na here clear say the defensive aspect of Real Madrid this season no enkoyi entomo ko share team bia easily opponent ni break Real Madrid defenders no Real Madrid defender ontimi retain sa compactness na obelimiti opponent ni spaces no omuntimi nya sa de no by recently the asa beka Real Madrid bobo ko no ho omo concede a lot of goals no say Real Madrid entimi defend set pieces ye share season as na edin say we set piece e be share Real Madrid. Ye share season as na den say obeye crosser Real Madrid for entimi defende den say obebo long balls na Real Madrid entimi defende enti before say ye share season as ye wura be midway no na wo ko Europa team ayen fa set pieces en share na Real Madrid ka ho bi but recently there set pieces better na Real Madrid da concede opponent ye crosser na Real Madrid concede enti say open typical example check Real Madrid for last 3 games of about recently omu game against Leganes omu games against Real Sociedad and a weekend against Valencia. She Valencia for first goal, na a corner, or meant me and defend. She almost second goal, a cross the bar penalty box, no, or meant me and clear. So recently, set pieces crosses ne long balls no Real Madrid intimi defend it which I Real Madrid for problem omo facing recently and die hu ne say nyame ya adoma ekina omo kwa akosia team in terms of set pieces omo nimbo that's Arsenal and tell me they say oh yeah story no say Ateta say this season omo 93 goals omo hye no emu 33% I set pieces nyambo ekina Madrid Champions League no okobo no against one of the best side in terms of set pieces and a set pieces in Real Madrid for to defend it. Now can check Real Madrid for entire setup. Player we expect to say about set piece, corner ba, free kick ba. In terms of high balls, so bet map him a Rudiger. Can say Sunday night referee Rudiger bonim. First and him say Rudiger in terms of high balls, so bet map him free or no. Say so want to defend this Sadia no. And then me fierce kakra playing against Arsenal. So to be honest with you, how are Real Madrid there consider goals no? And this say Real Madrid for problem of move face here. No man could inform on the field of play. And yes, some more attack here. Last season, Real Madrid La Liga or the Super Cup. And also UEFA Champions League. Killing himself last season. The entire season in Real Madrid considered 50 goals. Last season, Real Madrid did 3 big trophies no or considered 50 goals. By this season, in Monco baby, I consider 61 goals. So one goals I say goal margin, no say how we consider goals no. So the rate Real Madrid consider goals no ken a big issue the Real Madrid and most especially set pieces are nyambo ekinom de ba ko share Arsenal and Carlo Ancelotti ya bona baso or your legend or your good coach by Metimaka say bi or your hwehwenim coach kakra as o person please you obia on person oni obia benya problem by the moment obe try so be please you obia no decisions be taken it me affect players no on the field of play. To be honest with you, Real Madrid lose against Valencia no a big disadvantage for Real Madrid and their performance no na enye the best. After say Real Madrid lose here no na fedie gidie no wo say Barcelona susu ko win the game na watchim. To be honest, Barcelona against Sociedad can na mean say Barcelona lose game no. But na mean say be difficult game dia Barcelona. Don't say Barcelona a draw game no. By Metimaka say Barcelona will 87% chance of La Liga. And from say Barcelona also drop 2 points. Barcelona as it stands now, it will 87% chance of La Liga. La Liga and Barcelona and Real Madrid na favorite e Barcelona. And it's all your Real Madrid financial team say Barcelona board draw Madrid was advantage now. No. Barcelona and Casane advantage or 87% chance of the Spanish Premier La Liga. Sa one no mo boy no. Enya sa Barcelona mbobo. Ken Barcelona bomb normal football. Barcelona dominating play or control game against Betis. Or control game no. Bibia na fa game ni nyina no was about Barcelona team no. It is a watch Barcelona 1-1 abeka say enya Barcelona omo chi obi o man 5. Omo she 6 ndabi. Game na course no. How are Barcelona team attack o team chi obi she 7. Otimichi obi say 5 no. Sao Barcelona attacking shape no. The same thing na no Saturday. Omo ye against Robertis. Na saying Barcelona be she goals be create a chances be bra. Obone 3 back no pacho bi mame. Obone 3 back no. Se omo obobo na 4 defenders. Ba omo attack bia na e da ne 3 back. E be ye Araujo, Kubasi and Kundi. So anytime bia Barcelona be create chances be bra no, don't expect back 4. Obone 3 back. Na Frankie Dion ne Pedri a control finfine as usual. A direct play. Now on my last line now was say a opponent in the final third no. I was say 5 players now. So playing against Betis, onya the same thing. Onya Nelami Yama, onya Gavi, onya Lewandowski, onya Ferran Torres, and onya Baudi. So Barcelona for attacking shape, omudi creating chances be free. Omudi she goals no, and one omu ye be biansesa. So the big question here say, a year day and a Barcelona intimian show mu goals aye no. The first thing I'm noticing here say, Ken Roberts defended very well. And yeah, is so about Barcelona fee. No, I could contain Barcelona. Barcelona will push it, Barcelona will throw in more attack. Barcelona will attack it. Now I limited Barcelona to just 2 big chances. So before Saoba criticizing Barcelona, no, I was so the kind credit Manuel Pellegrini in Betis say how we defending was very good. Show to say Magbacha on the day. Defensive solidity, stability be on the bench. Now Barcelona for him program was a former player and he defended and so Betis defended very well. And a Betis goalkeeper Adran. A lot of saves at the Real Betis. But the about who say affected Barcelona panel. In time in see what Barcelona game him under Hansi Flick. Barcelona drew the final third. Now say omo pre omo. Now say pressure do omo because Real Madrid lose. So when Bia so was it goals. And Barcelona and me anye compose in front of goals. omo through ho omo ye mistakes e omo mistake chances ni bebre. But to be honest with you, en fa ho say Barcelona abo 1-1 no La Liga no Barcelona for no 87% chance say Barcelona beje 1-1 nin change anything. Barcelona for no bet match La Liga no even at the time mpokra ye nyambo classico no 1-1 no Betis e form omo peke proud to this game no untimi take anything away from Barcelona 1-1 nya results ana ba say pedie by Barcelona 87% chance La Liga no on beje. Okay, Chelsea targets so be rem into the top 4 at the end of the season. But say Chelsea bet me rem into the top 4. I was say Chelsea Enzo Maresca mo ke come ho. Can me check here on him say Chelsea last 8 games for Premier League away. Onye win bi. The last 8 games at Chelsea above Premier League away matches. Chelsea team confer 3 points. The last time at Chelsea could win match away. Our Premier League was way back December last year against Spurs. From last year, we win 4-2 against Spurs. Our away, Chelsea win confer 3 points. Our Premier League. And now no money brand for the Ebono. I think say coach no take key risk kakra. Ne starting lineup or drop key players maybe because I feel no free injuries na aba. But watch Chelsea first half performance na almost style of play na kwa more of conservative style of play. Than send on be proactive. And na Chelsea a lot of mistakes. Omo ntimi mbobo e got to a time Enzo Fernandez etian nkuku say e to de bi on drop mbe kire mbeboa. Otian say to de bi mpokra the ball no to woni ma ra ne kofa. So clearly the first 45 minutes na nyoma nkoyi in for Chelsea. Until the second half, and almost as I say, omuye proactive kakra. And from say Sanchez, goalkeeper Chelsea inji omundi no. Ken Chelsea was a warm. Sa goalkeeper no. Or your dum fukum first half no the boss libi cheche. By later no, or bet save Chelsea at Chelsea ekonya draw. By say Chelsea bet mabo UEFA Champions League next season na. Almost as I pick points libi wa away. Then to Liverpool team no. Liverpool. You say season as in 2024. Unim so lose just one match. 2024 I finish no lose just one match. About draw 3. 2025 we lose 6.
Only Liverpool.
Liverpool. So it means say na enya points na no match him na. And can say pressure wo so.
Okay. Me that's Kwame. Na week here say untimi ka Chelsea semana.
Say.
O masem kwa ba o ka bi say week here Champions League.
Oh, China corner untimi nka Chelsea so send the deal.
Oh, they said Man City mun na untimi nka Man City.
Yeah, ka Chelsea asem odi e be.
Oh, they said Man City United.
Oh, United be an this Friday.
Europa money idea.
And
there's a chance to go
conference. What kind of side
in conference like
this? And to we Man Kasa the Man City, Chelsea, United
also Shebango Conference League. It is also the same.
Oh, Obo hat-trick or Conference League. It said the winner corner or Premiership.
And Champions League as well.
Why 2 passes for champion? But so the Conference League there we both due respect. I mean, opinion. No, but
just be Champions League in the whole of Mobilango.
And I'm a crowd. As someone can you crowd?
Chelsea supporters in Manchester.
Said it.
If you go Madrid, if you go
Barca.
Ken, boss no boko here.
Na me adum bibia boko boss.
Okay, fine.
Boss me chance here free baby akoko di wi no. Liverpool ni Fulham game no. Fulham had a lot. Said they be obeko game ni no akwa fighting for results. One obo ofie. Number 2. Fulham person qualify for Europe. Senior Champions League in poa. At least obetimi akwa kobo Europa because we baby omoda. The point between only the top 4 and then the top 6 now certainly are possible to Fulham betimi rem no akwa kobo e Europe. E jomo be ko game ni no with everything to fight for. Omobe konom ni Liverpool akwa akochia. Liverpool on the other hand so money akwa akoye bibi e wonom especially after the exit from the Champions League. And you man shedan konkan from Liverpool. Me who team Champions League exit affect your party to Liverpool that. Things are not going well for Liverpool after free Champions League, and it is bad. Fulham Bobo no more players to step up. Alexi Wobi, actually he's a good player. I only need the wire ready to obey Boama Nema Konkan Fulham. Only the other striker Santiago Muniz. Muniz made sure so on also obey the obey Timibia. It will show how he trap a ball. A place out of a position a Virgil van Dijk. A coco boss our ball in the 2 net in mark clearly. Now Brandt andAtre. So are you ready? So obey you obey Biama a Fulham team no and so to be a results skin. Now over Liverpool this season. That game is the first time a Liverpool Bokono. Away. No akwa lose the Premier League anymore. It is a Liverpool you away in the Premier League this season. Supporters ni wo GDA because away I won't lose and yama kon kind of mamo. But the game against Fulham, Liverpool for the first time this season, lose here. For the first time this season, now Liverpool are top from 2 goals in the first half. 2 goals in the first half. Now Liverpool are quite top form. Not any team say a Fulham Bobo Kodo and as I didn't see here. Liverpool for the first time in 9 years can 2 outfield players at the ball Boko chair and making errors leading to goals. The last 7 times the BSC will Liverpool Bobo Kono. Time be a goalkeeper involved. But this time around, 2 outfield players, Robertson and Akuka Nasem, and Jones. And Robertson this particular season has been one of the worst players for Liverpool Bobo Kono. Robertson and I Nimno, under Judging Club. Robertson and I Nimno, the modern one now, the surgeon runs. Defensively on than you good. But the options he gives you whenever he's going forward to support the Liverpool attack this season. Musa the name Robertson and our son shall say, our the balls and to so check. E will Liverpool Bobo Konim. Can we hear no if you want man? One thing I mean who is how Liverpool Bobo Kone pa. The performance of Mohamed Salah. Salah you won this season at the start. And an American kind of Mohamed Salah. After some free Champions League, Salah performance in the coffin. And it looks like say Liverpool team here built so much around Salah. Say Salah in a bad day, it affects the whole Liverpool team. The game against Fulham, I'm going to make sure some will Salah free game anymore. Can Salah bought just 1 shot in 90 minutes? 1 shot no boy, you know. Now on target. It was off target. It's Mohamed Salah to me are more on target. Important compare when you go. Mohamed Salah to me assisted versus Fulham. On your 50 touches in the game, you dispossessing 20 times. It will game anymore. It's the key man at the start of the season. Now you conquer. Now you didn't want to come possibly. Obetimi ababa beje Ballon d'Or. Se Liverpool nyama conquer more. Se see a performance ni see literacy after the exit from the Champions League. And it is time some penny for be clinical psychologist or a sports psychologist. Am Liverpool players within the season. They might be fortunate say omachim and yes sir bia nanka league no mon sentimi anka. But going forward, psychologically they have to work on the players. Na nyama conquer and for more. Ken, we have story about a player friend is Kolomwani. And it hurts to see a player. I will a very good and a fine start. I will Juventus Bobo Konimo. Says I'm a new coach aba. Now for a possible Sabran anybody me a free a Juventus Bobo Konimo. Now ni loan no Coco boy no. Omunya permanent. Randall Kolomwani rose to fame. Abro Kobo entrance Frankfurt. That particular season, about 36 matches now Brand the boy again. Oshe 15 goals and normal 11 assists. And our attention nation say a banoso. It is offer baby. People were talking about him say a new star is born. How about baby PMO Bundesliga anymore? Obe PMO ewo Paris Saint-Germain bobo ko anymore. Oba your chance no now obokaka. But at the point, coach in the strikerless system now all bono. And man akwanya man in chance de bia mfama Paris Saint-Germain. And today was up before for dinner chair. And okoko PMO Juventus. Oko Juventus. The first game of ball for Juventus, Oshe go. The second game for Juventus, Kinobo brace. The third goal for Juventus was Hansi brace. The last time when Juventus now a striker, yes, I didn't was in 1990. Striker, I friend is Roberto Baggio. And yes, I didn't know. And a column one be repeats our fit, you know. As we speak, we won 9 matches. I almost 7 now starting, or 5 goals in the Italian Serie A, and a 1 assist. But due to a change in technical hands, coach be any player open. Thiago Motta, Beto Vlahovic, I know ye key striker. Or see on Vlahovic of Pekolo Mwani. Mwani by I know she goes to the man. Now he leaves the stage. And new coach steps in, I got 2 door. And also by in the first 2 matches. First one, Nukolo Mwani to bench Wamobi. Second match, if you bench the buyer in the 68th minute. And to the clearly, Bibia Chase on here Brantiano. And when it gets to this stage, so coach in Pewa. On only probably to motivate you and more alternative no performing. And to Pewa, no matter what you are going to do. Unya game time impo no what me your best the amabo boko no. So I believe that Randall Kolomwani going back to Paris Saint-Germain is also another problem. Say Luis Enrique or on prefer so be boy typical number 9 it is all kotina hono ma o san so akwa kotina bench ni to biem 2026 World Cup nso na die anim no and player bia be peso be ko ken on pair middle class team and middle table team be bia de bia consistently we nya bia bo onya such a team na onya good former because the performance of Juve enya bad o so be 9 matches so be start 7 no watch 5 assist 1 but just because coach bia ni player ope and ono na we be fa team the feel say on fit into the scheme of worker for oni che bia obenya bia bo say the be ya we keep you form we shape na what team ya call World Cup 2026 ni weekend